Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Weekly Current Affairs Quiz. Let's start today's session. First question is, where are snow leopards predominantly found? Rainforest of South America, deserts of Africa, mountains of Central Asia, or jungles of Southeast Asia? The correct answer is option C, mountains of Central Asia. International Snow Leopard Day, celebrated on October 23rd, aims to raise awareness and support for the conservation of this endangered species. Snow leopards native to Central Asian mountains face threats like habitat loss, declining prey, poaching, and climate change. Next question is, which countries expressed support for Canada in the diplomatic dispute with India? China and Russia, United States and United Kingdom, France and Germany, or Australia and New Zealand? The correct answer is option B, United States and United Kingdom. Amid an ongoing diplomatic standoff between India and Canada, Canada has recalled 41 diplomats and their families from India due to concerns about potential revocation of diplomatic immunity. The dispute stemmed from Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's remarks suggesting an Indian government link to a separatist leader's killing in Canada. India rejected the claims. The US and UK supported Canada, emphasizing the need for on-ground diplomats and invoking the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations. Next question is, what does the 5F vision associated with the expo entail? Farm, fiber, factory, fashion and foreign, food, fiber, factory, fashion and fun, finance, fabric, factory, fashion and furniture, or fiber, factory, fashion, foreign and franchise? The correct answer is option A, farm, fiber, factory, fashion and foreign. The Bharat Tech's 2024 Expo, scheduled for February 26 to 29 next year, aims to establish India as a global leader in the textile sector. The Expo aligns with the India's F5 vision, farm to fiber to factory to fashion to foreign. The Expo is expected to boost the industry's growth and present India as a competitive global sourcing destination. Next question is, where is exercise 𝐕𝐀𝐒 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐥𝐢𝐬 taking place? 𝐈𝐀𝐒 Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Umroi Cantonment, India, or Penang, Malaysia? The correct answer is option C, Umroi Cantonment, India. The joint training exercise 𝐕𝐀𝐒 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐥𝐢𝐬 2023 has started between the Indian and Malaysian armies in Umroi Cantonment, India, focusing on enhancing military capabilities for sub-conventional multi-domain operations. The previous edition of the exercise took place in Pulau Keluang, Malaysia in November 2022. Next question is, according to the RBI's report, what factor is contributing to the rise in term deposit rates in the Indian banking sector? Decreased competition among banks, reduced credit demand, shift of funds from term deposits to current account savings accounts, or banks' efforts to meet strong credit demand? The correct answer is option D, banks' efforts to meet strong credit demand. The Reserve Bank of India's recent State of the Economy report has highlighted the growing strength of the US dollar as a global risk. Increased competition among banks for deposits is also evident, along with a structural liquidity mismatch in the banking system, reflected in the highest issuances of certificates of deposits in September during the current financial year. Next question is, what was the theme for United Nations Day 2023 celebrations? The front lines of climate action, human rights, global health, or international peacekeeping? The correct answer is option A, the front lines of climate action. United Nations Day, observed on October 24th each year, commemorates the anniversary of the UN Charter coming into effect in 1945. This marks the official establishment of the United Nations, a global organization dedicated to promoting cooperation, peace, security, and international relations. This year's UN Day theme is the front lines of climate action, highlighting the organization's focus on addressing climate change as a critical global issue. Next question is, what is the name of the protein that marine microalgae use to adapt to global warming? Chlorophyll, rhodopsin, ATP, or insulin? The correct answer is option B, rhodopsin. Marine microalgae are adapting to climate change by utilizing a light-responsive protein called rhodopsin to capture sunlight for energy, mitigating the effects of reduced nutrients caused by global warming. The next question is, what organization conducted the comprehensive study on cervical cancer in India? World Health Organization, Indian Cancer Society, National Center for Disease Informatics and Research, or United Nations Development Programme? The correct answer is option C, National Center for Disease Informatics and Research. A study published in the Lancet Regional Health Southeast Asia examined cervical cancer survival rates in India between 2012 and 2015. The study was conducted by a research team that included scientists from the National Center for Disease Informatics and Research and the Indian Council of Medical Research. The next question is, what is the new name of India's first regional rapid train connecting Delhi and Meerut? Rapid X Train, Speedy Express, Namo Bharat, or Swift Transit? The correct answer is option C, Namo Bharat. India's first regional rapid train, initially named Rapid X Train, was renamed Namo Bharat just before its inauguration by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The train is part of the Delhi-Ghaziabad-Meerut RRTS corridor, offering faster and more efficient urban transportation in the region. The next question is, what is the primary reason for lions in Africa avoiding human-dominated areas according to the University of Michigan-led study? They are primarily nocturnal hunters. They prefer urban environments. They are attracted to livestock in these areas, or they seek cooler temperatures in such areas. The correct answer is option A. They are primarily nocturnal hunters. A recent study led by the University of Michigan has found that lions in Africa are altering their behavior due to increasing human land use and the effects of climate change. The study, titled Trade-offs Between Resources and Risks Shape the Responses of a Large Carnivore to Human Disturbance, was published in the journal Communications Biology. Lions prefer to hunt primarily at night to minimize encounters with humans. This nocturnal behavior is more pronounced in areas where there is a significant livestock population, which can lead to increased human-lion conflicts. The next question is, why are neutrinos often referred to as ghost particles? Because they are easy to detect, because they are very large in size, because they interact with other particles frequently, or because they are difficult to detect due to their rare interactions. The correct answer is option D, because they are difficult to detect due to their rare interactions. China is constructing a massive underwater telescope in the Western Pacific Ocean called Trident to detect ghost particles known as neutrinos. Neutrinos are extremely tiny and nearly massless particles that rarely interact with other matter, making them challenging to observe. The next question is, what is the expected impact of the Kalol Nano DAP plant or DAP imports and cost? Increased imports and reduced costs, reduced imports and reduced cost, reduced imports and increased cost, or increased imports and increased cost? The correct answer is option B, reduced imports and reduced cost. Union Home and Corporation Minister Amit Shah praised nanotechnology's potential in agriculture while inaugurating India's first nano DAP plant by IFFCO in Kalol, Gandhinagar, emphasizing the need for natural farming and reduced fertilizer usage. The plant, costing 300 crore rupees, will produce cost-effective and eco-friendly nano-liquid DAP, benefiting farmers and reducing imports and logistics expenses. The next question is, which department is responsible for holding the Anubhav Awards 2023 ceremony? Department of Pension and Pensioners Welfare, Department of External Affairs, Department of Home Affairs, or Department of Human Resource Development? The correct answer is option A, Department of Pension and Pensioners Welfare. The Department of Pension and Pensioners Welfare is set to conduct the Anubhav Awards 2023 at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi. The awards, to be presented by Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh, honor outstanding write-ups from retiring or retired government employees for 2023. The Anubhav portal, initiated in March 2015, allows these employees to share their experiences and insights from their service. Next question is, which naval command conducted the mid-planning conference for Milan 24? Western Naval Command, Southern Naval Command, Northern Naval Command, or Eastern Naval Command? The correct answer is option D, Eastern Naval Command. The Mid-Planning Conference of Milan 24, to be hosted by the Indian Navy at Visakhapatnam from 19 to 27 Feb 2024, was conducted by the Eastern Naval Command with participating friendly foreign navies over video conference on 17 October 2023. During the MPC, representatives of invited countries were briefed on events planned during the harbour phase and sea phase. The next question is, where was the Eastern Osprey chick born that has sparked global celebration? United Kingdom, South Korea, South Australia, or United States? The correct answer is option C, South Australia. Bird enthusiasts globally are celebrating the birth of an Eastern Osprey chick in South Australia. The state, which is home to fewer than 50 breeding pairs of the endangered Eastern Osprey, initiated the Osprey and White-bellied Sea Eagle Recovery Plan in 2022. Next question is, according to the 2023 State of the Energy Union report in 2022, what percentage of electricity in the EU was generated by renewables? 45%, 39%, 35%, or 50%? The correct answer is option B, 39%. Recently, the 2023 State of the Energy Union report was published. The EU effectively countered Russia's energy weaponization by accelerating the clean energy transition and diversifying energy sources. According to the report, renewable energy accounted for 39% of electricity in 2022. In May, wind and solar surpassed fossil fuels in electricity generation. The next question is, which country was the main source of new migrants to OECD countries in 2021? China, India, Romania, or Ukraine? The correct answer is option B, India. The International Migration Outlook 2023 report highlighted the growing interest in policy responses to climate-induced displacement. India became the leading country of origin for new migrants to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development countries in 2021 and 2022, surpassing China. Next question is, what kind of astronomy does Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope embody? X-ray astronomy, time domain astronomy, radio astronomy, or ultraviolet astronomy? The correct answer is option B, time domain astronomy. NASA is set to deploy the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope designed to delve deep into the Milky Way than ever before. The Roman telescope is an embodiment of time domain astronomy, aiming to understand how the universe evolves over time. Slated for a May 2027 launch, it will be a part of a growing network of international observatories observing cosmic changes in real time. The next question is, what is the primary focus of Vimarsh 2023? AI in medicine, 5G technology in agriculture, renewable energy solutions, or 5G technology for police? The correct answer is option D, 5G technology for police. Vimarsh 2023, a national hackathon on 5G technology for police, was launched in New Delhi to address challenges faced by law enforcement agencies. The competition consists of 3 stages. The first 2 stages are virtual, and the third will be held physically at nodal centers equipped with 5G test beds and labs. Winners will be announced in February 2024, with each winning idea receiving Rs 1.5 lakhs. The last question is, on which date is the World Day for Audiovisual Heritage celebrated? 27th October, 2nd October, 15th August, or 25th December? The correct answer is option A, 27th October. The World Day for Audiovisual Heritage, set for 27th October, commemorates the 1980 recommendation for the safeguarding and preservation of moving images. This year's theme, Your Window to the World, celebrated the role of audiovisual heritage in offering perspectives on global events, historical voices, and creating informative and entertaining narratives. That's all for today's session. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.